Chris, for the cowboy hat. Can I have the turtle? Ooh, that's...
Okay, let's see. I'm at a special swimming hole that Max and I found a few years ago. And I've got some help. I've got some local youngsters here, but they're under 18, so I can't take video of them. But anyway, got this cool juvenile river cooter, and I think these kids are going to take it. Anyway, what a beauty. 12 hours of driving today and a good place to go swimming. Okay, here's a man-eater, and here's where this camera really shines. It is almost dark out here. The visibility through the viewfinder, and I'm guessing your visibility is going to be great. We have not caught a snapping turtle all year. And I'm going to jump right down on this guy because it's going to run. Oh, man. It is going to try and turn and bite me. It is going to get away from me. This turtle might be got away from me. This turtle might have got away from me. Oh, there it is. Okay, here it is. I'm going to have to pick this thing up way by the back. This turtle is mean as can be. But look at this little tyke. What a killer. What a killer. What a beauty specimen. 5 to 6 inch shell. Oh, there you go, dude. You can go. These guys are mean as can be. Here, I'll get it by the tail a little bit. I'm not going to pull it out of the water. But yeah, this guy, oh man, does he have a reach on him. He is mean. I'm getting bit by turtles left and right this year. He hasn't got me, but that would hurt, I'm guessing, even on a guy this little. There you go. Oh, come on, dude. There you go. Here's a little monster. Also, sorry that last clip was so convoluted. I got overrun at the swimming hole by 6 kids, their parents, and their 2 dogs. But when I go back to that video footage, I guess I'm going to find that that river cooter was an exceptional specimen. It had a really interesting shell pattern, and its shell was super smooth. And yeah, I got to look at that footage because for all I know, that thing was an intergrade with a slider or some crazy thing like that. But I had not seen a shell pattern on a river cooter like that. So yeah, we'll have to review that later. Okay, this time I made sure I caught him before I started videoing. Here's my stink pot. It is dark out, but again, I'm pretty sure this camera is showing you this turtle. I got a little light behind me there, some of the lights outside the street lights. Anyway, sweet. Oh my God, here's another one. Hang on. Here's a bigger one. There we go. 2 stink pots right in a row. That makes up for the one I lost. Okay, how sweet is that? That's a hoot. Okay, not a bad way to end 12 hours of driving. Sweet river cooter in the swimming hole. A snapping turtle in the ditch. A little bit bigger ditch, a couple of stink pots. Okay, 3 stink pots. Here's another one. Hang on, see if I can get it lit. Oh, wait a minute. I shut the... Try that. There's 3 of them. Beauty. Our theory has always been that these stink pots only come out at night when we get this late in the season. Beauty. Okay, Monday morning, about 9:30 in the morning. Last thing I expected to see on the road, a box turtle, and this is one of those really dark 3-toads. Anyway, super cool. I really didn't think I'd see any box turtles here. It's July 26th. So I really didn't expect to see one this late in the year, and it's going to be like 100 today, and it's already 85 and really warm and humid. What a great little turtle. Saved him. First life saved today. Okay. Gonna let this guy go across the road where he was going and head to my favorite creek. Okay, look at that. Beastie Mississippi Map Turtle. 9-inch shell, big old head. Beauty of a turtle. Okay, I'm on a river here where I typically never take a camera in, but my target this year was actually this river. As you can see, it's big. one of our more scenic spots that we go to. Caught this turtle right in that hole right there, and I'm actually fairly close to my truck. So catching a turtle like this close to my truck is really rare. The other thing is, usually this time of year, the river is basically stopped, no flow, and it's just full of algae, and it's pretty hard to catch anything or see anything, and the water gets super hot. Anyway, this year it's been getting big periodic rainstorms once every week, once every 2 weeks, where it just fills up and gets flushed out. And so last Sunday they had that happen, and so I thought, well, when it goes down, and it typically goes down really fast, then I'll try and get out here regardless of the time of year, because it should flush all the algae out. And sure enough, it has, and it looks like I'm going to be able to take a camera down here. I am going to do a little more swimming in this hole, but I'm going to be able to go quite a ways downstream here, and with any luck, we'll see some Ouachitas. I don't know if we'll see a razor, because it is going to be 100 today, but anyway, I think we got a chance to see some action. Okay, here we go. This is a little section of the river we call the Flats, and I'm sure I'm walking past lots of these guys, but these are Ouachita Map Turtle males. These are the Flats. You can see when you're by yourself, there's a lot of ground to cover, and you can't cover it all. But on the way back, I'll have the sun at my back, and I'll have much better visibility. But anyway, these are the guys that hide in between all these rocks. And a lot of times you'll see male river cooters also grazing on this algae. But these little Ouachitas, now the thing with these Ouachitas is, typically where there's one, there's a few others. The downside is I've got this camera. The walking is a little dicey. So I won't be hunting super hard until I'm on my way back upstream. But let's see if this guy will stick his head out for us. Come on, dude. Do something turtly. All right, he's not going to. There he goes. There's his head. These are just about my favorite turtles to run into underwater, because they have those bright spots on the back of their head. And this particular population has kind of a grayish green stripe behind that post-orbital blotch. Oh wait, here we go. Just like I said. Where there's one, there's usually another. Here's another guy. Okay, this guy seems a little bolder. Let's see if he'll stick his head out. Look at that. What a beaut. There you go. Look at that head. Those are beauty little turtles. They are great looking little turtles. Awesome. Okay, here's the other super common inhabitant in this river. That's the razorback musk turtle. Look at that little guy. He's a beauty, and he's looking right at me. And bring him up. Oh, nope. Come here, dude. Look at that beauty. Oh, he's got a missing eyeball. He's got a good eye there, though. There you go, razorback musk out. Wasn't sure I was going to see any of those guys today out during the day. Awesome. Okay, this is a hole that's usually good for finding female Ouachitas, but unfortunately there's a lot being cleared over there and a house being built right here, so there's lots of human activity. I kind of ran everybody off. I caught one more little male Ouachita in here, but that's it. But I'm going to go to one more hole downstream and give that a shot. Anyway, you can just see how beautiful this river is, but I don't normally just take pictures of habitat, except that this is the first time in, I don't know, 30 years that I felt comfortable taking a camera down into this river, and it might be the only time. Okay, speak of the devil. Here's your female Ouachita Map Turtle, right below where that house is getting built. And the interesting thing about the population in here, there are days, by the way, where sometimes we can have almost 100 of these in hand in a given day. But that's earlier in the season when they're all heading upstream to nest. But they don't typically get much bigger than that in here. We never see the really oval-shaped or square-shaped 8 or 9 inch Ouachitas in here. They're usually about 6 or 7 inches long, and that's it. And anyway, I'm going to see if I can get her to stick her head out here, because it'd be really cool if she did. And I'm also not 100% convinced she's not a Mississippi map turtle. I think this could be a Mississippi and not a Ouachita. I hope it's a Ouachita. If it is, it's really big and bulky, but I feel like the head looks a little wider. Let's see if she'll stick her head out here. She's in the water. Come on, beastie. Do something turtley. Make a move. Just not even trying to stick her head out. Okay, here she goes. It is... Okay, good. That's a Ouachita. That is a Ouachita Map Turtle. There she goes. Beautiful. Perfect. Okay. It is a Ouachita. Okay, here's a little man-eater. And you know what? I think it's my first river cooter. Looking right at me, and I don't know if I can get it. Okay, good for you. Go to the shallow water. I believe this is a river cooter, and I'm positive it is now because it's running from me. Awesome. There you go. Tiny river cooter, species 4 in this river. We catch sliders in here, the occasional stink pot, and the occasional spiny soft shell. What a little beauty. Get it, youngster. Go ahead. There's a wind-up toy. Another juvenile river cooter on the fly. Just came to a stop, trying to dig in, but didn't quite get away. A little bit bigger. No, I lied. It's a slider. Species 5. How funny is that? There you go. Juvenile river cooter and slider. Same hole. Awesome. I told you walking out was going to be better. I can see. Later. Okay, back at the truck. That was a good haul downstream. I was hoping to just see a Ouachita map. The next creek I'm going to, should see all of the species, the other 4 species.